Hey Cancer, I hope all is well. This is going to be your May monthly reading, and I've been shuffling the cards a lot, trying to make sure I'm connected to your guys' energy. I hope you can see me. I'm trying to make it to where you can also see your cards. Okay, this desk is a little bigger than my one at home, so it's good. I think that you guys, it's almost a sense of you guys are currently, I feel like, in a state of, I don't know why I keep saying prison, but like some of you could be in jail about to get out. Seriously, like that's it's a very real life thing. It happens. Some of you could be in treatment about to graduate. Somebody could be waiting on a divorce. It's almost waiting on some kind of documentation paperwork. It's almost a feeling of knowing you're about to be free, whatever free means, Cancer, okay? So it's like knowing something good's coming. You could be planning for it. You could be dreaming about it, right? Like thinking of all the things you're going to do, thinking of ways you're going to be able to expand your life once you get out of whatever this is that I'm seeing. It's like you know that I feel like there's either about to be an ending or there has recently been, and you know that it's going to cause you to be able to manifest things. Maybe it's just an end of blocked energy, I'm not sure, but this is going to be for Cancer. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter signs, Mars signs for the month of May 2019, for the month of May for Cancers. This is for Cancers. This is for Cancers. Yeah. There's resistance because there's something that hasn't quite ended yet. I don't know what this is about. I don't know who this is for. It's almost that feeling of something good's coming, but you're having to kind of hold back right now a little bit. Maybe resist something that you want to go after, or you could literally be restrained in a physical location, a living situation, something like that. Opportunities for love coming in, happiness, okay? Creation, abundance. But I don't feel like you guys have been through an easy time to get here. Okay, let's do current situation for the current situation. 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands crossed by the 10 of Cups. 10 of Wands reversed, crossed by the 10 of Cups. So you have two tens. I told you, you guys are completing a cycle. Something's coming to an end. You're in the very last stages of it. You're tying up loose ends, right? It's the sense of something having been worrying you, burdening you feeling stuck, you feeling overwhelmed, but you're coming out on the other side of it. You're about to be able to release this energy. And this is crossed by your happiness, by the 10 of Cups. Very big changes in your life in the month of May. I feel like you're at it's almost like you're right there at the finish line, right? Or you could have just crossed the finish line. Now you're having to recoup before you go on to the next best thing, or whatever that may mean, all right? This easily has to do with your family, your happiness, your freedom, your 10 of Cups, right? And you have had to work pretty hard to get here. Had a lot of worries, had a lot of burdens, maybe had to learn a lot of hard lessons recently in the past a few months. All right. I'm just going to shuffle. I'm going to lay out the rest of the cards. Okay. I'll lay out the rest of the cards for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter signs for the month of May. Current situation is going through huge changes, huge transformations, big life lessons, going through a lot of hard things in order to be happy, going through family difficulties, releasing burdens, releasing responsibilities that have been weighing on you. Any kind of heavy situation that has to do with your happiness. But I feel like I said, you guys are really on the cusp of it. All right, Cancer, I'm gonna lay out the foundation, recent past, what's to come in, your future, a card that represents you and external energy and the outcome for May, okay? Keep seeing the Empress. This has to be your love life. Could also be dealing with a Taurus or a Libra as well. Okay, Cancer. The foundation. All right, it's going to be the foundation. of your situation. Like, what was this Ten of Wands, right? Like, what was it that was hard for us to push through the burden, the recent past, okay? The recent past, what could have led to this whole thing, what led up to this, what in the past is connected to what has been going on, what's to come in, or a possible outcome, right? The near future. Cancer's energy, you, a card that represents you internally, how you feel about a situation. An external energy or another person that's going to be in your life in the month of May. We're trying to get into the month of May and get out of the present energy, okay? Right? Because something's about to be released for sure. There's about to be a big change. There has been recently. And then the probable outcome, okay? All right, Cancer. Told you, bottom of the deck, Six of Swords. Your Six of Swords. You've been through heartache, maybe separation, sadness. You've had your time of rest. You've fought those mental demons. You've faced those shadow sides of yourself. You've faced even actual people in your life, enemies, people trying to sabotage you. You're moving on to calmer waters. If you were in a difficult family situation or even harmful or felt imprisoned or felt just sabotaged anyway, or around people you couldn't trust, if you felt heartbroken, alone, even if you've been lonely, you're moving away from that. Bottom of the deck, Six of Swords, moving on to calmer waters, healing emotionally. So awesome, Cancer. So this is where you're headed. Taking control back of your life, taking your power back, moving away from control, moving away from being controlled by people, taking your own power back, okay? So at the Death card, you could have Scorpio in your chart or be dealing with a Scorpio, but Death card, it is in the reverse, but I feel like it's because major changes, a lot of things being released, but we could either still be holding on to something or we're about to go through it, right? It's like the Death card's here. You can't avoid it. You can't avoid the Death card. So it's like a big change is happening, and I feel like we're right at the finish line. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, I think things will work out. If there's been hard times with a Scorpio, I think things look good. It's crossed by the Ten of Cups. This is about your happiness. Moving on to better places, Six of Swords. If there was a Scorpio that hurt you, if you don't have any desire to be with that person, then you're moving away from that. You're healing. You're taking your power back, okay? You do have the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, so you might not be single. All right, but I feel like this is definitely, not everybody's gonna be dealing with a Scorpio. This is more about big changes and transformations in our lives, right? Recent past, the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups in the recent past. It's time to search for something new, right? We've thought about it. I'm so sorry, and I'm not starting it over. I'm not. That was really loud in your ear if you have headphones on too, so go ahead and cuss me out for it. Eight of Cups. In the recent past, you know, we weren't emotionally fulfilled. We knew that there was something missing, and we wanted to go after our Ten of Cups. And it's right here, guys. It's literally walking towards it. Like, have no worries. Like, it's going to happen for you. It's like we've been burdened. We know we needed to change. There's been something around us that just was not fulfilling us emotionally at a heart level, right? And we're searching for that. We're needing emotional fulfillment. We're needing to feel inspired in the recent past. What's to come in is somebody makes a choice. Somebody stops juggling. You could be feeling a little imbalanced. You could not know how to juggle all the responsibilities you have. You could have trouble finding balance because this is going to be a big change. It is. No matter what example it is that I had given, you could have more than one option in life. You could have a lot of responsibilities and not sure how to weigh them all out, find even balance in your life. But I think this is more of somebody finally makes a choice, and this could also be a time that goes from being extremely overburdened and stuck, maybe even lonely or isolated, to having a lot going on. All right, I just feel like something needs to be balanced here. The near future, Queen of Rods, Sag, Leo, Aries. I believe her secondary transits are in air, maybe. The Queen of Wands, she goes after what she wants. She's very passionate. She's very sexy. She's beautiful. This could be a man just as well as a woman. This is taking action. This is going after what you want. This is standing up for what you want. Standing up for that Ten of Cups. A card that represents you is the King of Pentacles in the reverse. So you could feel a little ungrounded. You could have money troubles. Like if you've been in a situation that hurt you financially, or you could have to move home, so you feel a little out of place at first. I feel like there's a lot of passion. There's a lot of excitement coming, but you may feel a little ungrounded. You may have to move homes. You may have to change your job. You may just be coming out of being in such an isolated place that you don't have much money and you have to build that back up. But I don't feel like this is going to be, you know, and maybe too, Cancer, maybe you're not ready to be grounded and committed in anything. Maybe you're just ready to have fun. Maybe you're ready to travel, have fun, have more adventure in your life, right? The other person is the Seven of Swords. Maybe you don't trust people. Maybe you feel like you've been screwed over. Maybe you feel like someone's lying. Maybe you felt like people didn't have good intention. Maybe somebody's coming back to the scene of the crime. Maybe somebody from the past comes back that they left their two swords, so they're coming back to, you know, maybe somebody stole money from you in the past. Maybe you committed a crime in the past. I did get the message about jail or prison. Maybe there was crimes committed. Maybe somebody just, you know, put a lot of burden on you financially. I feel like really in all kinds of ways. You probably can't see me now because of the sunshine, but all right. So the probable outcome is the Ace of Swords. Clarity. Seeing the truth, no longer being sabotaged, Cancer. This is awesome. Seeing the truth, no longer being stuck, no longer feeling like you have to strategize. You could have been having to strategize. I told y'all, I felt like some of you guys were planning. The Seven of Swords could be planning. You could be trying to recover your money. But this is the Ace of Swords. This is a new beginning. This is taking your power back, speaking the truth, moving mentally and emotionally towards a calmer place, right? I love that, okay? You know, maybe you're coming out of a commitment as well. You know, King of Pentacles in the reverse, Queen of Wands. Maybe you're becoming more of a free spirit and being able to do more things passionately, speak your passions, have those communications, have those conversations, live those dreams where you felt like you were in some way being sabotaged or somebody was kind of taking those chances from you. In the past, Cancer, but I feel like there's going to be new beginnings and there's going to be clarity and there's going to be truth spoken, and it may, you know, the Ace of Swords is never an easy beginning because the truth has to be spoken and we have to cut away a lot of bad things, a lot of things that aren't good for us in our lives, but it's always for the best. There is a heart wreath around it. Okay, why is the maybe you're going to finally get communication from this person. You have Capricorn, Scorpio. Scorpio's Ten of Cups as well. You have fire energy, Sag, Leo, Aries. You know, a lot of conversation, clarity. You know, maybe you'll finally get conversation from someone who wasn't conversating with you in the past, who is kind of resisting a change. If that is true, or if you have been resisting a conversation or resisting seeing the truth or change, I do believe it's going to happen. The Justice and the King of Rods, taking passionate action. Could be a divorce, a legal situation. I told you guys, it's like, I feel like this is something where somebody else has a say-so. Okay? Seriously. So this could be a judge, a husband, a wife, just somebody controlling in the situation. You feel like you have to have somebody's permission. It's almost a feeling of, you know, asking this man for your permission to leave or to move on with your life, right? To move on to something new and better. The Justice, a legal situation. Something has to be in your favor, and I do think that it will be. Okay, Cancer. Good deal. All right. Why is the Death card here in the reverse for Cancers? Why is the Death card here in the reverse for Cancer? Why is the Death card here in the reverse for Cancers? Trying to get rest from stress. You're stressing over a big change. King of Cups. Woo! Don't want to hold back your emotion. I mean, trying to, this is a Scorpio, I feel like, for a lot of people. People dealing with a Scorpio that's going through big changes, or you could have Scorpio in your chart. You have the King of Cups out now to clarify the Death card. This is a big emotional change in your life, a big emotional beginning. Somebody could have been resisting their emotions, resisting their feelings, whether that's you or another person. While it's the Eight of Cups. While it's the Eight of Cups in the recent past for Cancer. While it's the Eight of Cups. While it's the Eight of Cups in the recent past for Cancer. Woo. Ten of Pentacles, walking away from a commitment. Walking away from a commitment, maybe in a situation that was very physical. Again, could be jail or prison. A marriage for sure. Some kind of commitment with your family, marriage, work. This could even be work for sure. Not being emotionally fulfilled, needing something different, but maybe not understanding what emotional decision to make. Maybe your emotions are attached to the situation. So a little bit of resistance. A little bit of resistance in the past, needing to walk away from something emotionally that had you physically bound. You were committed, a marriage, a job. Why is the Two of Pentacles here? Two of Cups just wanted to come out. This is about a partnership, a relationship. This could be a conversation within your work. This could be a conversation between you and a judge, a legal system. Some kind of communication. It could even be documentation, but I don't have my early Normans to clarify. But there needs to be a conversation. There needs to be balance brought back. There needs to be balance in a partnership. There needs to be a conversation. Why is the Queen of Wands here? 2 and 2. This is a partnership, business agreement. Something needs to be brought into balance. A conversation, an arrangement. Page of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, seeing the value and opportunity, going passionately towards that, right? Could be dealing with a mom and a kid as well. You could be dealing with children, money. I feel like this is, agreements, negotiations about money, where you're going to live, where you're going to go, where you're going to work, what job you're going to take. What do you feel passionate about? Which opportunity do you want to invest your passion in and your energy? Why is the the King of Pentacles here? Eight of Pentacles, trying to regain your independence. I told you guys, trying to save your money, really focused on gaining your independence, feeling independent on your own, maybe working out a relationship with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, right? It's like making that decision about what to go towards passionately so you can regain your independence, feel balanced, right? Find that one important thing to focus on, right? And you could be focused on that now. I feel like definitely in the month of May, Cancers, you're going to be focused on your independence. And you're going to be feeling passionate about whatever this is. Why is the Seven of Swords here for Cancer? Sorry, you guys can't see me. Seven of Swords here for Cancers. I told you, King of Rods, Magician, Three of Cups in the reverse. Some of you guys could be resisting a third-party situation or a social circle or a group of friends. This could apply with any of the examples I've given. It's like I told you, he came out again with the Seven of Swords, Three of Cups, the Magician. You guys feel either manipulated or controlled in a situation where you feel like you have to strategize to get out. You feel like you have to strategize to get out. You need permission because you've committed a crime. You need permission because somebody doesn't agree with what you're wanting to do. You need to strategize because you need to lay down the opinions of other people, if this is friends, social circles, whatever, because you're ready to manifest your happiness, the truth, communication, and not be manipulated. The Magician can be negative energy, especially with Seven of Swords, King of Rods, and the Three of Cups. You could be manipulated. You could be feeling like you can't trust the people around you, no matter where you are, work, family, relationships, friends. Very accurate. All right. Okay, so creating your passions, manifesting, knowing who to trust. Know who to trust, Cancer. Make sure you know who to trust, who you need to ask for permission. It's almost a feeling of getting your freedom and having your happiness, but having to still meet the demands of somebody else or other people, or feel like you have to. Ace of Swords as the outcome. Why is the Ace of Swords here? I know you guys cannot see me. I'm so sorry. Ace of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, your independence, the Fool, new beginning, the Chariot, showing there's your card. Why is the Ace of Swords here for Cancers? Justice. Why is the Ace of Swords here? Three of Wands, making plans for the future, extending your energy, communicating, being able to finally plan towards the future once the truth is seen, once a decision's made by somebody over you, an authority. Chariot, success, moving forward, overcoming a situation, once the truth is seen, once the decision. Six of Cups is one to show something to your, some little fortune. Queen of Swords. Why is the Chariot here for Cancer? That's your card. Moving forward successfully. The Queen of Pentacles. You have a perfect match here. You have the Queen and the King of Pentacles now. Moving towards your independence. Moving towards an earth sign. There's a lot of earth in this reading, so you could be easily dealing with an earth sign, or this has to do with your stability, your job, your home, a new job. Getting your financial freedom finally. I'm so sorry you could not see me this whole time. Finally getting your financial freedom. Being able to plan for the future, being able to make plans with an earth sign, maybe a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but there is a perfect pair here. There is two Queens and two Kings. There could be decisions between people, the Two of Pentacles, the Two of Cups. Like, you could have choices, you could have options, right? But you need to, if that is the case, you need to lay down the third party situation and make a choice, okay? That's so awesome, Cancer. Okay, XOXO.